And paradise is 40 degrees. Oh my goodness. Hard to believe, huh? The end of March. Tomorrow's April Fool's Day, and it is 40 degrees. Oh well, we'll be praying for that in a couple months. So what's going on? Well, I adjusted the days of inventory to 58, and we did have it at 71. However, because we have had brisk sales all month of 92, I adjusted the current inventory to the 92 sales per day figure. So we have 5,342 available listings, and 3,963 of them are single family homes, of which 27% are at our median price. And our median price so far had held steady all month at 425,000. Now I know that it did dip up a little bit to 427,000 for a day or two, but it went back down to 425,000. So we'll see. We shall see what happens there. We listed 107 homes yesterday, which is 4 more than we closed. But of course, today is closing day. So we shall see how those numbers are affected, and we will look into that on Monday. One of the things that happened this month is that we sold over 113 $1 million homes, $1 million+ homes. Now guess what? We're at 3.1. We crossed the 2 line sales per day, and now we're at 3 sales per day. The $1 million homes are still performing out there. And that's just amazing. What else is going on here that is notable and for you to be able to just spit it right out? Well, the non-owner occupieds, they're taking 26% of our market, and they're doing about 20 sales today. That's averaged over this year. And our average over this year is 77. So we have increased that because of the increased sales here in March. So in March, we're at 92 per day. So I think because we're going into the heavy season, April is supposed to be the best time for your sellers to list to get the most for their money. Hopefully they're doing that and they're ready for that. And if you're in the group, you will have the staging guides and the remodeling guides to hand out when you do your listing presentation. The other thing I would like to say is that sellers right now have to understand, and you have to be able to articulate that there are so many buyer programs out there to help the buyers buy, and sellers may have to contribute some of the closing costs to the buyer. However, if they purchased, if they've been in that home a while, right, then they have equity, and they can certainly afford to help that buyer, because when they go to buy, they would like the seller to help them as well. Kind of a reciprocal idea. So what I want to just talk briefly about, we're going to get into some stats here, but I'm going to look at this first. This was last year, everybody. Last year, the end of the month, we were at 465,000 for the median priced home. Yeah. And we only had 500 of them on the market. And that was only 26% of the market last year. We only had 2,630 available homes last 1 year ago, and 20 days of inventory. Somehow we managed to get through that. And if you look, that was 2022, and we were selling 135 homes a day. Now in 2021, the median price was 365,000, and we were selling 157 homes per day. So the market has certainly gone back to a more normal market than we had last year. Wanted to bring that to your attention. If you look at the month-to-date sales compared to same month last year, I just said we were selling 145 last March. This March, we're selling 92 per day. So this is a new chart. If you just want to print this one out for whatever purpose you have, use it as a reel, use it as a post whatever you want to do with it. It's all yours. And then what else did I do here? We've got the $1 million home sales, and I showed you or told you earlier we had crossed the three plus line. So we have sold year to date $276 million plus homes. We have available $749 million plus homes, which is 14% of the market. And so we're now surpassed 2020. We're closing in on last year. We'll see. 3 a day wouldn't be bad. That would be a nice norm, I would imagine. So that is a good stat. And then what else do we have here? These are the non-owner occupieds. Now, we're selling 20 per day. And last year we were doing 36 per day. Same. See, let's bring March up last year. See what we were doing here. Last year, we were doing 46 a day. So we're less than half of what we were doing last year. And put that back up. So that's 20 now is 37, is now 26% of the market. So January through March, we did 1,792 non-owner occupied homes. And some of those are second homes. So keep that in mind. That's not just all investors for rentals. What else do we have here for you? And this is the daily recap. We put that all in one neat little bundle for you. So that's a separate slide as well. Just showing you what the daily activity is. And what we didn't include in there is the $1 million, because we think that's a separate slide for another day, or you can combine them as well. So price ranges. I will update this over the weekend, or maybe I'll wait till Monday morning when we have all the closings in and see where things, this is actually going to change probably. I would assume that we're going to have a shift here somewhere. And the shift might just be the 425 and over. Something's going to, I think, shift down here. I know that probably the year-to-date $1 million homes will shift, but we shall see. Anyway, that will be for Monday.